Hola amigos, hola amigas, Orion here from Hooverlugs. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, salam alaikum. Welcome to my channel. Let's get the roof open, shall we? Let the light in. So we are on another vac road trip today, the two of us and the doggies. Zach. Hello, there he is. There's Zach, and the other two are in the boot as well. No, stay there, don't jump over. So anyway, so we are first of all on our way to Sutton Coldfield, and then we are on our way back. We are calling past Leicester. Sutton in Coldfield is picking up a Miele S7 with a headlight on the front, which is quite exciting because I haven't got one with a headlight on the front, and that was only 45 quid, so that was a bargain. The other two we're picking up in Leicester. A friend of mine, Alex. Hello, Alex and Sarah. How are you guys? Their friend is getting rid of, in a house clearance or something, I can't remember exactly, 2 old Fakirs. So we got 2 old Fakirs here. Gonna go pick up another 2 old Fakirs down in Leicester as well. So we'll do some shots of the journey on the motorway, and then once we get to Sutton Coldfield, then I will carry on and do the next part of the video. See you in a minute. Okay, so we have been to pick up the Miele. It is there, strapped into the back. Hang on, I got the cable connected. There we go, strapped in. There we go, and it's got a light on it, which is one I haven't got. I had a good old long chat with the bloke. He was really interesting, and his wife. So that was really nice, very nice people. And so yeah, let me just get that back. There we go. Something with the lighting. So there we go. So we have picked it up. We are there. We're on our next trip now to near Leicester to pick up 2 from a friend of a friend. And he was giving the vacuums away, so I was like, perfect, I'll just leave a couple of bottles of wine for him because he's not there. So we got a bottle of red and a bottle of white, and we put them in the back, and on the motorway I had to brake suddenly, and the bottles and the bag fell on the floor, and the bottle of red wine smashed. So the car has a lovely fragrance of lovely red wine, and luckily all the glass and everything was contained inside the cloth bag. The other bottle of wine is fine, the white wine, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to leave 1 bottle of wine instead of 2 for him, but I'll take a picture and I'll explain to him. It's a bit funny. Anyway, so we're now on our next drop to Leicester, so we'll see you in Leicester. Okay, so we're here near Leicester. We are really close. I mean, like spitting distance to the National Space Centre. Oh, there's Zach in the back. Zach. So he's looking. There's 2 Fakirs, like I said. I don't know much about them. There's one there and there's one there. We'll take a closer look when we get home at them. But yeah, the lady was really nice, so unfortunately there was only 1 bottle of wine. Like I explained to her, she thought that was kind of funny, and she was like doing hand cleaning it out, and I'm like, no, it's fine, it happened about 2 hours ago, so it's well soaked into the carpet. So that'll be a very good test for George, I think, when I need to shampoo the carpets now to get the wine out. Anyway, we have picked them up, and we're now on the last leg of our journey home, so see you in a minute. It's the next day, and I'm back from the road trip, safe and sound, thankfully. And this is the haul that I picked up yesterday. Now this is the one that we picked up first from Sutton Coldfield, this Miele. Now I've got 2 fully operational working Miele S7s there. I've got one over there for scrap. But this one I quite fancied because it had the headlight on it, the automatic function, all the bells and whistles, top of the range one. It was going for 45 quid, so I was like, well, I'll see, and I put a bid on and I won it. So I was really glad to win this one because I've had a go of it in the kitchen when I got it home. It does need a bit of a clean, it's a bit dirty. And there's something with the hose as well. But I'll go through this because I want to clean up this one. This is the main one that I want to clean up today. Just a quick clean up. These two, on the other hand, these are two. This one is a Fakir Type 1107. This one, I can't. Well, this is a Fakir Mercedes. Mercedes from Fakir. These are both commercial vacuum cleaners. And like I said in the road trip video, my friend Alex, hello Alex, and his lovely other half Sarah, friends of theirs, he'd come across these and said, do you want them? So like I've explained, I gave him a bottle of wine and he's given me these two vacuum cleaners, these two commercial ones. Now, this one is a Fakir Premium, made in Germany, and this one was serviced, I can see, by TL Killis in Sheffield. They've got a couple of places, I think. TL Killers, I don't know. TLK, that's the stickers they put on it. This is also a Mercedes by the look of it. So I don't really know much about these vacuum cleaners. He says, the guy says that one of them doesn't work. I'm assuming it could possibly be this one. But they do look very, very similar to my Dr. Nilco, which is over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer and we'll take a look at these two old Fakirs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this one down on the floor. This has a nice carrying handle around the back. So I'm just going to pop that down. And we'll take a look at this one. This is 1300 watts. 1000, oh sorry, it's combined 1350 watts. The 50 watts must be for the motor part here, for the thing. So I was given some bags and some belts, which is fantastic because I could do with some belts for the Dr. Nilco as well. So there's 3 belts in here. Oh, the ice cream man's off. These are the vacuum cleaner bags for it. Now, if I pull down the front, the bag door comes off. There's a handle there, I think you have to release for the bag to come off, is it? I don't know. It's in pretty good condition on the inside, to be honest, considering it, you know, it's a commercial machine. That's the screw for undoing the handle, I think. Possibly. I really don't know much about this. There we go, there's a sponge filter and I can see the motor down in there. There's another filter there. That's got some dust and some carbon dust on it. It's a bit dusty. Round the back, that's the foot pedal, the release pedal. I don't know what this is for. Oh, it's for the height adjustment. Ah, okay, so the pedal, height adjustment pedal. That's where the plug comes in from there to operate the base. Then we have a hose. It's quite a long wand. It's not blocked. A bit of dust. And the hose then comes out through here as well. Alright, okay. Right, okay, tell you what we'll do. Let's just put the so I got James helping me today. Let's sort this out. Thank you, James. It looks like it's very easy to replace the filter in this. It just comes out like that, so I will do that on the full cleanup. So I'm going to got some cloths, and what we will do is we'll just give this a bit of a wipe over, and then we'll give it a go. So I don't really know much about these at all. I'm not even sure when they were made. There's a bag fill indicator at the top, and there's a simple on and off switch at the top. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a wipe over. It was quite nice doing the road trip yesterday, except on the way back the rain, it absolutely chucked down by the time we got around Leicester. And where I picked these up, like I said, it was very, very close to the National Space Centre. I've been there a couple of times to the National Space Centre. I can highly recommend it. Now, just give the pedals a bit of a wipe over. It's not too bad considering. Let's lay it back. We'll flip it over in a minute and have a look underneath. It's quite a nice machine. It seems quite well built as well. So I've got Wednesday booked off from work because the new carpet is getting laid in the bedroom. So I'll be doing, or I'm making a video of that as well, of the old carpet coming up and prepping the floor beforehand, cleaning it ready for the new carpet. It's quite exciting. We haven't had new carpet since we moved in. So, and I wasn't really collecting then, all those years ago. That's better. A little bit of a spruce up on it, a little bit of fresh. Right, let's do the back door. There we go. Bucket over there. Let's give it a quick dry. That's better. So it's Sunday today, Sunday afternoon I'm making this. And today we went to some National Trust place near Northampton. Can't remember the name of it now, but it was really, really nice. We've got a National Trust place near to where we live, which is very nice. Dogs like walking there. Right. So I'm going to pop this filter, can't get it shut now, back down inside there. Like that. Pop this sponge back in, like so. Pop the bag back in. Work out it. Wait, oh, it has a flap on it to shut it, right, okay. There we go, there's the bag. Put the bag door back on. Excellent. Oh, I dropped the hose down there, didn't I? I just gave the hose a wipe with the cloth as I went past. So that goes in there. the bigger end. Yep, big end. Down in there. No, it can't be. It must be the other way around. It's got a lovely long cable on it. Hang on now, what's occurred? What? Dearie me. There we go. Up. Over. In. And down. There we go. It feels a lot more sturdier than that Dr. Nilko does. Let me get my cloth again because I just want to give this cable a wipe over, because the cables are sometimes the most dirtiest part. We shall see. Wow, definitely does have a nice long cable on it. See what I mean? Just give this plug a bit of a wipe over. And then come back with it. Whoosh, these cables to my potato in. Okay, I laugh if this isn't the one that works. There must be about 10 meters of cable on this. Right. Come on. Right, we have it switched off. Let's check it. Got a lot of suction. But the brush roll isn't working. The light is coming on because there's a switch here. But the brush roll isn't turning around. Let's turn it over. Switch it back on. plug seems fine on that end. Right, let's turn it off. Let's get you a bit closer and let's take a look at this brush roll. So the light was coming on the other side. Shoot. And if I take the belt, the motor on this, or the spindle, is not turning. It feels like it's seized. Right. Now the brush roll, shoot, gosh, is absolutely fine. It could do with the new belt. It looks like it's been standing there for a while. Right. I've never taken one of these apart before, but it doesn't look too complicated, he says. What I want to do is to get into the motor of this and have a look, because the light is coming on, but this is not turning. It's completely still. Right. I think they're crossheads. Yep. One. Two. Three. 4, 5. Now I wonder if it's this part, yeah, this part that comes off. Let's flip it over. Okay, there's the switch. The motor seems seized. Ah, I can see why. I think it needs carbon brushes. Either that or the carbon brushes there's a tiny little spring here that holds the carbon brush down on either side, and there's a wire to it. just take this. See, there's one carbon brush. Okay, so the carbon brushes are off now. It doesn't smell very healthy. I wonder if the motor is buggered on this because... Where's my torch? Where's my torch? Where's my torch? Hang on, let me go get my torch. Okay, I'm back with light. Yeah, this is melted or something. Looks like there's something's happened to this motor. There's black on the inside. See if I can take this out. The armature on this on the inside, I don't even think I can take this apart. Oh, it does come off. I think the armature on this is knackered. My friends, I think this motor's done. I think this motor is cooked. Right. I'll tell you what I'll do is if I snip this little tag off, these are the wires for the motor. I'll take this motor out, so this, leave this in here for now. Vacuum this out. put this back together. When I take a look at the other one, it could possibly be that the motor on that one is the same, and then what I'd be able to do is swap the motors over, if that is possible. Because this one is in better condition than the other one, and newer. I got the wrong one! Where did I put it? There it is. So I'll put it all back into this. But definitely something has happened to the motor in this one, because the armature on the inside is all smushed. I'll have a look and see if I can get one online. But I'd rather take one from that one and then sell that one as parts. It would be nice to have one of them working. Because this machine actually looks very good. I really like it. But that is for another day and another video. Let's see if we can get one old Fakir working. Well, it says Nilco there, so it is like the other one. I guess they were just commercial vacs. They just changed the names of them. I don't know. Made in Germany. I wonder if these were made by the same... I heard something about they were made by the same people that they were the creators of the what you call it, the oh, bloomin' heck, the SIBO ones. Didn't they go not rogue, but they went on their own and made their own and then called them these? I don't really know. Let's give this a vacuum out. Put this back on, like so. So I'm going to keep the motor, the belt, the carbon brushes and the back part of the motor there separate. Put all this away. Chuck that in there. So it still works fine. The motor for the suction and everything is fine, so that's good. Let's pop it up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to wind cable up on it. So there's a hook at the bottom, there's a hook at the top. This one is going to be difficult for me to do my crissy-crossy. And we will take a look at the other one. Don't know the date of this one, but this does look newer. This could be the noughties or the late 90s. I'm not sure. This does look a lot newer. Does that stay? No. Does it have a... Does it plug in there like that? There we are. Seems to have like a plug-in thing. That's quite handy. Right, let's get this out the way. Let's bring up the next one. That is practically the same, to be honest. There is a slight change, but the head looks the same, so I might be able to get away because this one's yucky. Right, okay, let me check the camera and we'll have a look at this one. So this is the second commercial vacuum cleaner. It has the cord thrown around it. let's just unthrow it. Really, there we go. 1207, again, Mercedes from Killis Cleaners. Oh, has this got a swing door, is it? Oh, it's okay, so the door doesn't come off. Whoa, that is packed. Let's get this off. Yucky. That is packed. Let's close it up and chuck it away. And this looks more like my old Dr. Nilco, with the way it's designed. Right, let's give the inside a bit of a clean. Right, so before I do anything on this, before I do cleaning or anything, the hoses are pinched. This really does look like my... see, the hose on this one is more awkward than the other one. I prefer the hose on the other one. The grommet at the top of this is broken. It's switched off. Right, let's plug it in. And if the motor works on it, the base plate works on it, then I will be swapping it over. Okay. Jeez, that chucked out some dust. Yeah. Yeah, the motor on that works. The machine seems to work really fine. But it does, so this does work. So I will be, I'll do another video actually, I'll do the next one, will be swapping out the motor from this machine. Hopefully it's still the same, it looks identical. I'll swap the machine over, and then what I will do is I'll give this one a bit of a clean up, and I'll let people know in the vacuum community or whatever. I'll put it on Facebook. And if anybody wants it, then they're more than welcome to have it. I'll check with my Dr. Nilco to see if it needs any parts, but I don't think it does. The Dr. Nilco I have is in really good condition, but I'll double check anyway, whatever. And whatever's left over, somebody can have it for parts. It's not a problem at all. Right, so let's get this out of the way, and then we'll take a look at this Miele. So finally, the last one that we have on our list today is this Miele S7. This is the AutoCare HEPA 300 1800 watt. This is the one with all the bells and whistles, shenanigans. It's got a light at the front, it's got the automatic button, power there. That is the reset for the HEPA filter to tell you when to replace it. This is the top of the range one. It's in a beautiful metallic colour, like a grey. Unfortunately, it's got a couple of bad scratches on there, but in general it just needs a bit of a cleanup. The issue that I do have is with this hose. I don't understand why, because even if this hose was completely stretched, I think it's been possibly overstretched, because it's just hanging there like a wet Wednesday. It should fit into there better. Should fit over it like this. So there's two options I can have here. I can either cut the hose and make it refit this so it fits into it better. This is not a major thing, to be honest, but I think I'll do that. So there we go. See, that clips in lovely. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do is, let's switch it on. Like I said, I have already switched it on yesterday to have a look at it, and it works really well. So there are a gazillion videos on these vacuums on the interweb, on YouTube, so please take a look at them. Switch it on. Reduce the power. Switch it on automatic. Switch it on carpets. So basically this is working perfectly. If I just flip it over, damn, these are heavy machines. Everything on the underneath of it is absolutely fine. It's a bit of, looks like wool stuck to it. The brush roll is in really good condition. This plate just needs a clean over. The squeegee on it, that is in pretty good condition as well. I mean, it's in really good condition. It just needs a bit of a wipe over. So this is the model S7580, 230 to 240 volts, 1800 max watts, made in Germany. Type HS08, I think that's for the bags. More serial number 0098104341. It is missing the crevice tool. That was on the inside of it. So it is missing the long crevice tool, but I have spare ones of them. Dusting brush is in a bit of it. The upholstery brush is a bit of an in a mitt. But it does work absolutely fine. So let me just unplug it. And let me remove this. And this wand. These are going to get cleaned. Let's flip the lady over. I'm going to remove the door. There we go. So I'm going to clean all the inside of the back door. The rest of it. Non-genuine bag, and they've just, well, they have used this, they've thrown it in, they haven't cut it, but they have used it. So luckily that is in very good condition. The inside of it just needs a clean over. This filter has seen better days. You can't wash these anyway. I'm going to chuck this filter. Got a new one that I can put into it. I'll give the inside of this a bit of a wipe over. Oop. Flip it back over on the other side. I'm going to take a look inside her inspection port. This won't hurt a bit, I promise. Give that a clean. Let's vacuum out this. My screwdriver's upstairs, being used for something else. So let's take this off. That's the other one. Where are you, Sarah Lou? Where are you? I see you. Oh, it's hot today. And that's too big. What? Girl. Right, okay. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and I'm going to clean it. Well, I'll take this off, I'm going to clean all the parts. Then I'll come back and do a second video of putting it all back together, and then we will do a whole house clean with it. So I will see you in a few days, and we'll be back with my Miele S7. So join me in the next episode. Please comment, like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you all soon. Bye y'all!